KFBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the KFFL. KFBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the KFFL.
We are live here in sunny San Francisco, Santa Clara, not quite San Francisco, and Patrick Mahomes is looking to make a statement here to show why he's one of the best in the business. But Nick Scarpino, not on his watch. Will Father Time take him down along with Patrick Mahomes? We'll find out right now on Week 7 of the KFFL. I am your color commentator, because I'm brown, I'm Mexican, Andy Cortez, the coach, and I'm joined by Dynamite Michael Howard. Mike, how are you feeling today?
Oh, Coach, we went there early. I appreciate you being on the color commentary. I'm happy to be back in the SC for more 49ers football, and boy, howdy, do we got a great one here. Of course, the Chiefs coming in to Santa Clara to bring the energy. Andy Cortez, that's what I'm looking for, Coach. I'm looking for some energy out of our squad on the offensive side. Lulled me to sleep on our last doubleheader last week, so I'm looking for something big this week, Coach.
Quite a depressing showing last week, Dynamite. I agree. Last week we saw a pretty boring Carolina Panthers game against our Niners. The following game, though, filled with fun and excitement and late-game heroics. And also the Falcons just completely falling apart. So thank you to the city of Atlanta for just absolutely destroying that. That was a lot of fun, Dynamite.
That's what they're known for, blowing leads, blowing games, and just absolutely sucking at life. So very happy with what we did down in the dirty South and, of course, the Southern region as we went to Carolina as well. Looking forward to be home, though. Happy to be here in the SC. As I said, it's going to be nice. It's going to be warm on a Sunday afternoon, and we're in for a good game of football, that's for sure.
Absolutely, Dynamite. And I'll tell you what I'm excited for. I'm excited to see Nick Scarpino maybe show the person he used to be several weeks ago. It felt like it was a lifetime ago where we saw Nick Scarpino play the way we assume that he should be playing.
Yeah, for this quarterback, it has been a lifetime. This is an old man hobbling out on the gridiron, even older than Tom Brady right now, and he's put some years in, but the youngest rookie is looking to answer the call. He has now gotten into playoff shape. He's played 7 weeks. We're heading in towards the second half of the season. Now is when Nick Scarpino and this offense should be executing all of the game plan. And another one there, another piece that we haven't seen play well these past 2 weeks who have been quiet, that of course is the receiver, Andy Cortez. He's on the back of Nick Scarpino, kind of tied together for life, but haven't seen much production out of Andy Cortez.
Well, it's weird that you would call him out and single him out like that, Dynamite. I don't know. I don't think he'd appreciate being singled out like that when he can't catch the ball unless he has somebody willing and able, and maybe who has all their motor skills functioning. I don't know if we could say that about quarterback Nick Scarpino, but yeah, really just unprofessional for you to bring up his lack of production lately, Dynamite.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Coach. It's right. It's like when you're tied, you're playing in a position where you are tied to another one, right? This isn't an Ant-Man that we talk about where Anthony can get off the block fast and get going. He is now tied, Andy Cortez, to Nick Scarpino. And we see Nick going away from that safety blanket that is Andy Cortez and really leaning in to those other receivers on the squad, from Brandon Ayuk to Deebo Samuels. Very interesting call. I wonder if there's some backlash going on, maybe some creative differences in the locker room that you and I, Coach, aren't seeing up here in the press box.
Oh, 100%, Dynamite. As we have a pass out to the right side from Scarpino for a 5-yard completion. Second and down. 2nd and 10. It's 8 minutes left in the first quarter. You are, of course, listening and watching courtesy of the KindaFunny broadcasting station. And that's a first down to Andy Cortez. Maybe getting that momentum and rhythm going early, Dynamite.
Exactly, Coach. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're talking about. Get them going early. Get that comfortable factor going on between these two. And let's see if they can cook something special up. Going to the air early as well for Nick Scarpino. Going to be a big call from head coach Xavier Woods to take it to the air instead of avoiding the run these first two plays.
That's absolutely right, Dynamite. And Coach Xavier Woods really confident with his squad. I think one of the more important takeaways, Dynamite, is you have a win, an ugly win, but it's still a win. You can still win football games with this squad, even when they seem to be at their worst.
Yeah, that is a positive right there. You got to have some confidence from the coaching staff to know that the team can still get it done. And you can rely on key just role players like Tim, the lower limb Geddes, right? You can look at the defense who is firing off. Greg Miller will answer the call when needed, but you can be on the back of a Squid Banks or a Blessing Adeoye Jr. holding down those corner positions. And right now, we see Andy Cortez and Nick Scarpino linking up for a couple of catches now. This could be a good representation of what we will see today and, of course, during our doubleheader later on.
I don't know where the hell the old man just threw that, Dynamite, but we have a field goal attempt here by Tim, the lower limb Geddes. This is going to be a booming field goal right here, about 56 out.
Perfect.
And what else do you expect from Tim Geddes with those Jordans, those custom-made Jordans that you can buy right now? I've heard apparently they're not real, though, Dynamite. There's a big controversy that he's having companies make fake Nikes, and I believe he's going to court very soon for that, as we have a kickoff return here after a quick and early score by your San Francisco KindaFunny 49ers. And here's the man that everybody's been talking about lately, Dynamite, Patrick Mahomes. Flashy and can get it done with his arm. He's constantly throwing wacky little sidearm passes. It's going to make the old heads in the league really pissed off to see what their league has turned into, akin to Charles Barkley seeing three-pointers being rained all over the court, Dynamite. A lot of people are saying, well, surely this can't last, and it seems as if it can last.
Yeah, it can last. Of course, guns up for the Patty Mahomes, the young gun here in KC, and he is getting it done with his squad, of course, returning once again, looking for that Super Bowl championship that just eluded them last year. But as we look at this one, he's got weapons, Cortez, and that's what we're looking at, Coach. Matt Cat at wide receiver. Of course, you have Tyler Brandow over at tight end as well, and Alec Bobko going to hold down the trenches for him. So some KindaFunny best friend representation here in KC, and they're going to look to get going with this young, hot quarterback.
You love to see that KindaFunny representation. It looks to be an offsides penalty on the defense. False start on the offense, luckily for us. Mike, how much money did you have on Tim Geddes scoring the first points?
You know what? I actually went with Brandon Ayuk, and so I'm going to miss out on my three-leg parlay. But let's see if the other ones hit. I have Clyde Edwards-Helaire scoring first for KC, but let's see if that one hits for me, even though my parlay is now gone and toast.
You had a three-leg parlay, just like they call Tim Geddes a three-leg boy.
Third leg, Currently,
got that long hanging danger. Yeah.
Woo! Donger, as some kids call it. Donger in the mid lane.
I'm going to make a make an observation right now that I don't believe anybody has come up with yet in the NFL analysts. That's going to be an incomplete pass, 4th and 3, and the Chiefs will punt the ball off. I don't think there's ever been a team in NFL history with more hyphenated last names. Let me read some off for you right now. All right? You got Juju Smith-Schuster.
Love Juju.
You got Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Love it.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Ooh, Valdez.
You got Jason Pierre-Paul.
Pierre.
There's way too many hyphenated names. There's got to be a limit. I don't know if that's allowed in this current CBA with the current contract settlements going on right now, Dynamite. Absolutely unreal.
Yeah, seeing a lot of fans out in the stands, Coach, with very long last names written all across, to the point where they got to arch the names across your back. You never want that on a jersey, but here in KC, it's norm. It's the normal here.
It's a bad look because that's a rollout from Nick Scarpino. Caught but dropped by Andy Cortez. Looks like there was some really good coverage by the defense. Nothing we can blame him for. He's perfect. He's gorgeous.
Yeah, that is right, Coach. We got nothing against Andy Cortez. It is all on the old man. But a quick 3 and out there after a good defensive stop against Patty Mahomes and this KC offense here at home. You get the stop, and now you're punting it away already. That just shows you that the offense might not be fully ready for prime time, as we were hoping after last week's snooze fest. Could we be in for another one? That's what me and the fans are wondering.
I'm just looking for some action to happen here, and unfortunately, I think it might come at the behest of Matthew Catron, the kind of funny best friend, Matt Cat, who is Patrick Mahomes' #1 target, and that's what this organization does best. They lose one of the best wide receivers in the league, if not the best, the Cheetah. He goes off to Miami, and that's almost intercepted by Blessing Adeoyo Jr., who had a nose for that pass right there. And they immediately replace the Cheetah with the Cat, Matthew Catron. Cat for cat.
Yeah. Funny how that works out, the feline family. And that is going to be up and no good once again. So 3 and out, the defense holds. And we turn our attention once again to head coach Xavier Woods and Nick Scarpino. This duo got to get it done on the offensive side. Another one I'll tell you, Coach, haven't seen much energy or action from the special teams unit when it comes back to returning kicks or punts. We don't see much movement, a lot of just fair catches. I'm surprised we're not going to see any sort of energy on these returns.
I completely agree with that. I expected to see a lot of these speedy wideouts and cornerbacks getting their shot, showing what they can do. And so far, it's just been a lot of fair catches and touchbacks. As here's a handoff to the right side by Anthony Esquivel. 5 rushes on the day, 14 yards, 2nd and 8 for your kind of funny 49ers. Nick Scarpino calls an audible. It looks like Ant-Man goes in motion to the right side. That's going to be a pass caught by Andy Cortez for a first down. They're going to give him forward progress right there. And I believe this is going to be the start of where the momentum starts to shift, where we finally start to see not only Nick Scarpino, but on the other side of the football and the other side of the football field, Patrick Mahomes getting some momentum and rhythm going. It's 1st and 10, minute and a half left to go, 3-0. You're watching, listening courtesy of your kind of funny broadcasting station. And Ant-Man goes out of bounds. 2nd and 9, 50 seconds to go, rather, here in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up, Coach. You talk about getting the energy and the momentum. After a full quarter of play, we finally hope that these teams will find a little bit of energy. But man, oh man, once again, none of the fans need to rush to the door and be here earlier on time, as both these teams have shown that they don't really get their motor going until late in the game. So might as well enjoy walking the concourse, getting some peanuts, getting some Cracker Jacks, and then finding your seat around quarter number 2, maybe even halftime, to be honest with you.
I think one of the problems we're seeing, Dynamite, is that this team just played a doubleheader about 4 days ago. You shouldn't be playing 2 games in one day, much less 4 games in the span of 5 days. But that's what the KFFL does. We put our athletes under the toughest conditioning possible to see if they have what it takes. Dynamite, let's head to the second quarter right here. As the second quarter begins, 3-0. Your Niners are up. at the 41-yard line, at their own 41-yard line. See if they can get this pass midfield. A pass caught by Ant-Man, taking it up to the 49-yard line.
He's just had a terrific season all year long, Coach. He has been that safety blanket for Nick Scarpino in this 49ers offense. They rely on him to get it done, not only on the ground, but also to go out at that wideout position and get some catches in. And Ant-Man moves the chains once again. There's a great first down from the young man right there.
That's going to be a little first down right there by Ant-Man. Beautiful run, tough run. Those are the type of tough yards you want to see your running back fighting for. 1st and 10 here at the 48-yard line. Let's see if this Kansas City defense can make a stop. First down to Andy Cortez on the right-hand side. He was looking for more yardage there, but unfortunately spun out of bounds, kind of lost where he was. Beat one man, had one more to beat, but just didn't play that as well as he could have. But regardless, it's a first down, and you're happy to see that from this offense this early on.
Yeah, takes another first down right there. They're finding the rhythm, the two of them now, with 4 link-ups thus far to start this game off. And they're going to go right back to the ground game with Ant-Man getting 5 on it. And then a nice little hurry-up offense. We're going to keep the chains moving, keep the team moving. Let's see what Nick Scarpino has drawn up here.
He's got 5 on it. 3rd and inches right here for the Chiefs. In Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. Not sure why they wouldn't run it there. It's a risky play to pass it, and that's out of bounds. Do they go for it? They do not. They elect to kick the ball, taking the points here in Kansas City, which is something that may come back to bite them because you want to take the points. You need to take risks against this Chiefs offense.
Yes.
And the field goal is good, Dynamite, by Tim the Lower Limb Geddes.
Yeah, number 69 converting again, make it 3, make it 6. He's got 6 points on the board. San Francisco in control of this one here in sunny Santa Clara, but of course continuing to leave the door open here early in the second for Patty Mahomes and them. Find the momentum, and still very lackluster offense coming out of Nick Scarpino and this 49ers team. Some good link-ups with Nitro Rifle Andy Cortez, a couple of good runs, but really missing that big bombastic play that we want to see.
1st and 10 here from Mahomes and the offense. And thank you for 5 gifted subs from Jonch in the Twitch chat. Dynamite, before the stream started, I had the combined YouTube and Twitch chat.
Yes.
And then I had to switch my PC into picture-in-picture mode so I can see the game if we're ever in a different screen on OBS. And then off went away the restream chat. So I'm only seeing Twitch chat right now. Apologies to our YouTube viewers out there. I cannot see what you're saying. So I hope you're being respectful. Dynamite's got his eye on you, all right?
That's all right. Yeah, Coach, I got the YouTube chat. I'll rile up the hooligans in YouTube. Of course, if you're watching over on YouTube, let's get a little weird. Let's get a little wild. Let me know how you're feeling about Andy Cortez, a.k.a. the Nitro Rifle at wideout, taking the little baby blue pill to get some energy going. Let's see you right now, y'all.
Taking the baby blue pill. Speaking of which, I've heard that over this past week, Greg Miller has been experimenting with the TB12 method.
Oh, okay, okay. Tell us about that, Coach. Yes.
Greg Miller has been experimenting with the TB12 method. That's all I've got. That's all I've got for you, Dynamite.
Yeah. I mean,
we don't know what the TB12 method is. Apparently, you buy the book, you get all the secrets, but I think there's a bit more to it than just eating vegetables. Right? Nobody's supposed to live that long or perform that well that long. And so hopefully this helps Greg Miller out because so far he's been an absolute dud on this defense.
I hear it's squirrel's blood. I hear that TB12 goes out with a small team. They hunt down local park squirrels, drain their blood, drink their blood. That's the key to longevity, I hear. Looking like Ra's al Ghul out there.
Squirrel blood is the secret from Snowbike Mike. I'm not sure if you read the cliff notes on that book or not, or whether you just took a bold-faced lie from the internet. We're not sure. We're not sure. With no verification.
It was on Wikipedia. It was on Wikipedia.
Got it. I'm not sure who edited that page, but I don't think that's true, Dynamite. As we have a tackle here by Greg Geddes. 3rd and 7 for the Chiefs. Somebody in the Twitch chat asked, is this simmed or is somebody playing? These are 2 real teams playing right now here in San Francisco. All right.
Yeah, so
I'm not sure what you mean by.
Teams.
I'm not sure what you're asking by. Who is this simmed or not? We're watching two real life teams playing right now, in real time.
Exactly.
As you can see,
we live in a simulation.
A Dynamite is here in San Francisco. We're standing in front of the as you can see, there's crowds behind him. They're going buck wild right now. Did I think
That's the YouTube chat?
Dynamite, did I think that shot was going to be me? I sure did. I picked up the
Sure
microphone,
Sure did.
but it ended up being you. Totally fine. Totally fine. We roll with the punches, and here's a pass caught out of bounds. Second and 13 for the Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs currently getting into San Francisco 49ers territory, but looking for that explosive spark and a great stop. That's a stand-up tackle by one Greg Miller right there.
And could that possibly have been the play and the start that Greg Miller needed to show us and essentially showing the broadcasting crew, shut the fuck up there. All right, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think he might have rabies from the squirrel blood that he's been drinking. You got to keep an eye out for that one.
That's unfortunate. That's at least a 2 to 3 week injury, Dynamite.
That's insane.
Hopefully nobody tests him for, but that's a first down caught by Clyde Edwards-Helaire from Patrick Mahomes. Threw it sidearm for no real reason, just because it looks like he wanted a style on him. And Jasek in the chat says, I'm going to kick the ball. Jasek is the Chiefs kicker today, Dynamite.
Jasek was hoping to get 3 right there. Patty Mahomes in the squad say, no, we're good. First down, getting into the red zone. They're going to get another first down. And this 49ers defense now being tested at a goal line stance within the 10. They're going to have to figure out how to stop this one before it gets out of control.
Nick Scarpino not looking too happy by what this defense is showing right now. But it's tough to stop this offense as Mahomes drops back. It's a halfback screen. Clyde Edwards-Helaire runs in and gets tackled by cool Greg Geddes before he can enter the end zone. Second and goal. And Dynamite, this first half has flown by, I tell you what.
Flown by right now, even with a snooze fest that has been a 6-0 start right now. It has flown by, and the Chiefs looking to score with the final 60 seconds.
Wow.
And it's a fake reverse. Nice little pretty move over there. I believe that is Travis Kelce with the nice little pitch and catch from Patty Mahomes, and that's a touchdown for KC.
Getting tricky out here. Getting a little SSX tricky in San Francisco on the fake handoff to, I believe, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and then ends up tossing it to Travis Kelce. That's something this offense is known for. Their trickery and their creativity. Andy Reid, a modern day, I don't know, Dynamite, who's a music star who never kind of gets old or like washed? Who's a music star?
Little Nas X. He's a modern day Little Nas X.
Really? Because Little Nas X is like still fairly new. I was looking for somebody who's like keeps on evolving with the times and never.
A lot of people say Little Nas X, Andy Reid, very similar human beings.
Interesting.
Very similar.
Okay.
Very similar.
I would not have really had them on the same kind of analog right there, but I think, recency bias played big with Mike right there because we got the opportunity to see Lil Nas X. As Scarpino drops back, plenty of pressure from the right-hand side, tosses it to Ant-Man. That's going to be a gain of 7 yards. And it looks like an injury right now. And Chris Jones taking a knee. I believe that left foot had disconnected completely, looked like Dynamite.
Not a pretty look.
No.
We're going to have to get the cart and the medic team out here.
Yeah, he's currently running on one leg right there because the left foot is dragging behind him at least 3 feet. Unfortunate right there.
52 seconds KC has to burn a timeout there due to the injury timeout. So Scarpino and the squad get to keep throwing. Oh, the block is missed. And a big grab in the backfield. 3rd and 6. This is going to be a must-have.
Huge play by the free safety, Juan Thornhill, for reading that halfback screen. And that's a nice pass down the middle to George Kittle. Big gain, 42 seconds to go. 1 timeout for the Niners. Scarpino surveys the field, throws left, caught by Ant-Man for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5, but the clock is ticking. 25 seconds left.
Looking to get in the field goal range right now. All the time in the world. Little bit of pressure. And, that's going to be dropped, unfortunately. Could have been something special there. And once again, 3rd and 5 with 18 seconds. Looking to just get in the field goal range now.
I believe that was dropped by KindaFunny best friend Agustin Gonzalez. But Andy Cortez says, don't worry, I got you, little fella. catches the ball for a first down, and looks like they're going to elect to kick a field goal here, Dynamite, calling that final timeout.
Yeah, San Francisco is becoming a team known for field goals. Unfortunately, they can't find the back of the end zone, but they can find the uprights, and so they're doing well with this. Tim Geddes, 3 for 3 on the day, all very long kicks as well, Coach. I do have to give him some credit for that. But once again, I turned my attention to Coach Xavier Woods and quarterback/captain of the squad, Nick Scarpino, and say, where are the tutties? When will we take it to the apartments? I'm getting kind of bored here.
Give me a little tutty, Dynamite. In the meantime, do you want to just head down to the local concourse and maybe they have a basketball court out there? They got taco trucks.
Oh, my gosh. I'll tell you what, Santa Clara known for having a great food truck culture here at the stadium. And you and I could go get lost at Levi's right now. We'll come back in the fourth with more action, I'm sure.
Absolutely. It's 9-7 here heading into halftime. And let's see what's happening around the league, Dynamite. As we get to see what's happening right now in real time. These games are being played in real time once again. Let's see how the Seahawks are faring in Los Angeles against the Chargers. 28-3. I don't know what the fuck is happening with Seattle, Dynamite. Phil Spencer, Jeff Rubenstein, just all of the Microsoft squad just completely shitting the bed. I don't know how they have a good overall score, but the Raiders are destroying the Texans. Jeff Grubb with 3 touchdowns, having a phenomenal day heading into the second half. At that point, just sit the starters. No need to risk injuries right there. The Saints at the Cardinals lost 34, or beat the Cardinals rather, 34-24. KindaFunny best friend Aaron Zaror with 2 TDs on the day, 360 yards passing. Once again, that Call of Duty Battle Pass is really getting the best of that Cardinals offense. Kyler Murray not performing like he needs to be. Still trying to figure out how to slide cancel. It can't be done, Kyler, okay?
Can't be done.
They took out the movement.
Get outside.
They took the movement out.
Touch some grass there, Kyler Murray is right. As he takes the loss. And as you brought up there, Coach, as we take a look around the league, I mean, you point out Team Microsoft, but it's easier to point the finger over at Team Houston Texans, who are 0-5 on the season. They suck, just like the Seattle Seahawks this year. And sometimes you're going to have a rough year. Sometimes you're going to have lack of exclusives. Sometimes you're going to have a lack of tutties. Sometimes you're just not going to cut it.
They go hand in hand.
Go back to the drawing board, you know?
They go hand in hand, Dynamite, exactly. 100%. And one thing I'm shocked about is the lack of production from the Seahawks, however, is we have a nice pass from Patrick Mahomes to Matthew Catron, KindaFunny best friend. Wherever you are, you just got a nice first down right there at the 36-yard line. Once again, this Seahawks squad that we're seeing out in Seattle, no reason for them to be this bad when they have a squad that's pretty skilled. When I'm telling you that I created Phil Spencer, much like all the other created quarterbacks, around an 88 overall skill level, I don't understand how the team is bad. Jeff Rubenstein is about an 88 overall wide receiver. You have good blocking from Aaron Greenberg. You have a phenomenal defense led up by Sarah Bond. I don't know what it is with the Seahawks defense. It could just be one of those seasons, Dynamite.
It's a tough one right there. You know, sometimes you're going to have bad years, and this publishing squad right there is having a bad one. And look at this, a big run to kick off the second half of action after being pushed back. That's a solid run from KC. And man, oh man, this San Francisco 49ers team, lackluster on the offensive side. Defense is going to have to play big, and they can't give up plays like that to allow Patty Mahomes any sort of breathing room.
Especially getting taken back for a 2nd and 15 and immediately making up all that ground. But a nice play here by Nick Bosa. Don't really agree with his political beliefs whatsoever, but man, that white boy can tackle.
Yeah, that white boy can tackle is right, Coach. And you know what? They read that fake reverse play. Second time trying to hit him with it. And, you know, our San Francisco 49ers able to adjust.
And Nick Bosa with the sack on Patrick Mahomes. He saw the end racism thing on the back of his helmet and said, "Not today, sir." Hit him with that tackle. Big sack from Nick Bosa. Patrick Mahomes not able to get away.
That's a big stop from the defensive squad right there. Coach Xavier Woods and Nick Scarpino both pumped up about it, just with a firm handshake. No high fives here, just firm handshakes from the two of them.
Guy V in chat, New York Giants wide receiver, by the way, says, Jesus.
Yes.
Yes, people compare me to him. Thank you very, very much. Agustin Gonzalez with
Coach,
a run back, with a run back of 4 yards as this Niners squad comes back out on the field. Nick Scarpino just looking absolutely exhausted. Had a long, late set last night at the punchline.
Yes.
Apparently had 3 tomatoes thrown at him.
Oh, man. He told me right from the start it's going to be a bad night as he's continuing to perfect his comedy career, along with being on the gridiron. Oh, nasty shake-off from one Andy Cortez, the Nitro Rifle, putting the shoulder down after the catch and getting a little bit of yak afterwards as well.
That's right, Dynamite. A beautiful toss by Nick Scarpino, perfectly led as we see Andy Cortez kind of wake up after this after the first half ended. First down for these Chiefs, or for these Niners rather. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. A pass left side, couldn't make the same magic happen twice as George Kittle goes down after a gain of 2.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of short pitch and catches right now from one Nick Scarpino and this squad. Have yet to go deep and go long with the long ball, but right now, just keeping it easy, keeping possession, no turnovers thus far here in this first half into second half. So you got to be pleased with that. But still, once again, looking for that big play that's going to shift the tides and break this defense down.
Absolutely, Dynamite. Feeble Feeder asks a question. Anybody know their season record? Right now, this is a matchup between 2 5-1 squads.
Wow.
And it looked like it was going to be a 4-2 squad, Dynamite, until the Falcons just completely shit the bed. A 21-0 lead given up by the Falcons. That was a great game last week, Dynamite. I'm just thinking of better times last week because so far this game, again, about to take a nap.
Yes. Yeah. It's tough. Starting off slow, but I mean, when you talk about that record, there we were last week questioning their position in the playoffs, able to get 2 and just keep an astonishing record of 5-1 right now. And that's exactly where you want to be halfway through the season, just playing well, playing your game, and looking forward to, of course, the holiday break where we're going to munch on some sweet, sweet turkey legs.
Oh, you know it, big dog.
Woo!
A nice first down reception by KindaFunny best friend Garrett Redden. Gets the first down. Not often on the field. Every once in a while, George Kittle gets a little tired. You put in KindaFunny best friend Garrett Redden, an absolute dynamite player who is really somebody you can depend on. That's a 2-yard gain by Ant-Man. Another handoff to Ant-Man. Finds a hole up the left side. Runs up the middle and gets tackled after a gain of 6. 3rd and 2 for the Niners.
Solid break through the gap right there from Ant-Man and putting this team in a good position. Nick Scarpino now looking to get this one. They're going to throw it away, unfortunately. And then once again, coming back with the special teams unit. Tim, the lower third Gettys. Tough.
And it's good. If you have Tim Gettys on your fantasy squad, you are feasting today.
Scoring every single point here on this lovely Sunday afternoon in Santa Clara.
"17 games now, Mike, still in the first half." You're absolutely right about that, Smooth Whiskey.
Wow.
17 games. Wow.
I'm going to need to take a vacation. 17 games, Coach? They're going to need to send me to Tahiti for about 6 of those. I'll be back week 15. How about that? Holy shit.
Give us a big intermission, I'm saying. Give us a month in between.
You and I just battled for more pay on the contract negotiations. We might need to go back again. I was unaware that there was this many weeks in football. Holy smokes.
It sounds like you have a really bad agent, Dynamite.
Yeah, probably was. No one explained any of that to me. A fake reverse there gets absolutely shut down by the young King Blessing Adeoye Jr. coming off the corner there. And that's going to be a hold on the offense as well, pushing the Kansas City Chiefs back.
I'm shocked by just how stagnant this Chiefs offense is. I expected this to be a shootout today, Dynamite.
Yeah, really thought this was going to be a shootout right here, but it's just become a standoff. Both quarterback struggling to get it going. Thankfully, our defense here with a big moment right now. This is a must-have 3rd and 16 stop to get the ball back in Nick Scarpino's hands.
Here's another pass by Mahomes for a 10-yard gain, but unfortunately short 6 yards for the first down, tackled by Snowbike Michael Howard.
Yeah,
great
nice
defender.
To see that safety play.
Great defender back there.
But once again, 4th and 6, that's going to be a stop. And there's Andy Reid right there, a.k.a. Little Nas X, as we compared him to earlier. Just looking for that pop superstar breakout moment right now. But unfortunately, that's going to be a good stop by the defense. Give the ball back to the offense. And now you turn your attention to our offense once again. You would love 7 on the board and really extend this lead past 5. So let's see what they can do here.
Here's the run back by Agustin Gonzalez for a couple yards. Not too bad, getting him to the 43-yard line. Great field positioning for this offense. 43 yards from Ant-Man on the day on 11 attempts. And I'm seeing those stats and just saying feed him more. We can't get any rhythm on the passing game. Let's get that running game going as Scarpino throws right to Ant-Man. For a gain of nothing. 2nd and 10. Scarpino throws right again. It just seems like everybody's covered downfield, Dynamite.
Yeah, Nick Scarpino's making those reads, but he's also comfortable with the short arm. Remember, this is an old man. He's brittle. He just started the TB12, and that's going to be an interception, looking to find someone on the button route, but that is read by KC. And our first giveaway of the day coming on the back, of course, one Nick Scarpino. Going to have to check his eyes on that one, as that's just all wrong.
Son of a bitch. It's tackled by... or intercepted and read perfectly by strong safety Justin Reed. Come on, Nick! I'm fucking tired of this quarterback, Dynamite. It's time for a change.
It's crazy. You have Jimmy G waiting in the wings. When will we see the shift to the young gun, that model? I mean, this man just looks so good. And there's Patty, guns up, finding one in motion. And we're back in the red zone once again here in the second half. And the third quarter is about to come to an end. And this defense is going to have to play big on the back of a Nick Scarpino mistake.
A great catch by Matthew Catron. I'm sick of him, Dynamite. I'm tired of him.
Now, will the city of San Francisco follow your lead? Are they tired of the old man in control? And that's going to be a false start, it looks like, on the offense. Push him back. That could help, but only on the 21 right now.
Can you believe we're at the end of the third quarter right here, Dynamite? This game has just absolutely flown by. And you'd expect a much higher score with the yardage we've been seeing as Mahomes drops back, throws down the middle, caught by Matt Cat for a gain of 5 to make it 2nd and 10 as we head into the final quarter here in San Francisco. You're watching and listening courtesy of the KindaFunny broadcasting station, the KFBS, on twitch.tv/KindaFunnyGames.
Put your 4s up as it all comes down to this here in Santa Clara. 10 minutes on the clock. Patty Mahomes giving a nice little pass underneath, and they're setting up for a 3rd and 3. Can the defense get a stop and possibly hold them to just a field goal? This could be a big moment once again on the defensive side. And Patty, he dropped it right there.
Well, I thought that was going to be a fumble, Dynamite, but the big thing, a great stop by this defense here. Let's see if the Chiefs go for it on 4th down. A huge stop by the defense because not much is happening on the offensive side, and it does look like the Chiefs elect to go for it on 4th and 3.
This could be the game right now. Doesn't meet him in the middle. A great break over to the hole, and that is going to be an injury right now. Defense looking bad. I believe that's going to be Eric Armstead on the D tackle right there. He's going to go back to the box, and one of your big linemen now out, opening the door up for Clyde Edwards-Helaire to get cooking on the offensive side.
Unreal. An unreal turn of events right there for a 4th down conversion. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire rumbles forward, almost drops into the end zone, but it's second and goal, second and inches rather. Let's see if they can convert here. And that's going to be an easy... Never mind! The defense makes an amazing play, Dynamite. Number 54, Fred Warner. A great hustle on the defense to tackle. What the fuck is this camera doing?
Great
Mike,
production team.
Is Kirk still... did you see
Kirk is still down there.
Kirk!
It's only Kirk's second week. It's his second week. He's learning.
Touchdown.
Oh.
2. Who is that? Travis Kelce. Who else but Travis Kelce? He's so sexy out there, showing them moves off. I'm not even mad that right now that the Chiefs scored.
Because
he looks so damn good.
Man, he's got moves, is right. But unfortunately, now we turn our attention to the offense as they're going to be down, and they got 8 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time for Nick Scarpino and this offense to go to work. They're going to be down by 3 if this defense doesn't get a stop here.
A great 2-point conversion call, and he's tackled by Nick Bosa with the second sack of the day. I don't know why it said 1 sack up top. That's his second sack of the day. And you also just got to, like, why can't these numbers be for Greg Miller is what I'm wondering, Dynamite.
Yeah, exactly. Where's Greg Miller when you need him the most? It is all Nick Bosa's side over here, though.
But a great stop right there, and we stay within 1 possession where a field goal can win it if necessary. And with the little amount of scoring we're seeing out there, Dynamite, that's what it may come down to.
Here we go. Special teams going to take the kneel. 20-yard line. The offense begins. This could be one of their few chances here in the 4th to try to get this win. All they need is 3, thankfully, and Tim Geddes has scored every single one of our 12 points currently on the scoreboard.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line, a handoff to Ant-Man, and he rumbles forward for a gain of 9.
And tumbling.
Love to see that forward progression right there. You get hit, you just want to fall forward. Here's a play-action pass. Scarpino throws left to Ant-Man for a 1st down. Scarpino saying none of the wideouts want to get open. Might as well just throw it to old reliable.
You got to go back to the workhorse. Ant-Man has gotten us this 5-1 record thus far this season. It's been on the back of the running game here in San Francisco, and they're going to continue that. As you have a false start on the offense, that's going to push them back 5, and that is not what you want to see late into this one.
I believe that was left guard Roger Picorni just letting me down, Dynamite.
Yeah, sometimes Roger lets you down like that, but all in all, pretty decent guy.
Pretty good dude. Here's a pass for 4-yard gain to George Kittle. It's 2nd and 11. Will they ever take a deep shot here, Dynamite?
Man, the way they've been playing this whole season, I doubt it. Another good find to Andy Cortez. Him and the Nitro Rifle have been linking up a couple of times now. 7 receptions thus far today. This is one of his bigger games here in the season. And this could be the bomb that we asked about. This could be the bomb!
Dropped by Deebo Samuel. Come on, Deebo!
Deebo got paid massive the start of this season right here. Massive payout. And unfortunately just blows that one, folks.
A beautiful throw to Deebo Samuel deep. And it looks like the Niners are going for it here on 4th and 2. And that's going to be a 1st down by Ant-Man.
Ant-Man,
great play call, great aggression by Coach Austin Creed. And Ant-Man gets the 1st down. Great block by number 60, Daniel Brunskill. Sealing that edge right there, Dynamite, on number 32. I believe that is cornerback Joshua Williams. Great blocking. The unsung heroes, the big uglies down there on the field, Dynamite.
Those big uglies, is right. Back at it again, 1st and 10. Now 5.5 remaining on the clock here. And they're going to continue to go to work. Nick, play action. Nice little pitch and catch with Ant-Man to get two.
We've seen that play quite a bit of times. That's 10 receptions from Ant-Man. 10 receptions. You see the amount of receptions and go, wow, what's the stat line looking like? 33 yards, Dynamite. 33 yards on 10 receptions. Not ideal, but it's 3rd and 4. Scarpino throws deep down the right-hand side of the field and just overthrows Deebo Samuel. A drop on the first pass, an overthrow on the second pass. They cannot quite get it together. As here's a field goal attempt by Tim Geddes, and that is going to be way short. Holy shit.
Wow. Holy shit. He didn't get any of that one there, folks. About 10 yards too far for Tim Geddes to reach. After 4 impressive kicks thus far, can't quite get that one. And now we got a problem in Santa Clara.
We sure do, Dynamite. Because in that situation, I think I'm punting it. Because the Chiefs have not had much happening on the offensive side of the field today. And giving them this field position is just helping them out way more than you would have liked. I would have liked to see Barrett Courtney out here putting him down and pinning him down in the 5-yard line.
Pin me down, daddy is right.
Wow.
But unfortunately, we got a tough one here. 2nd and 3. And KC's going to be able to milk this clock. They're probably going to eat this one up as they go into a strong formation. 1 player in the backfield. And, I believe that's going to be a false start, pushing them back 5.
False start does push them back to a 2nd and 8. Not what they're hoping to see right there. It also stops the clock here for the 49ers. 3.5 left to go here in the game. Here's a halfback toss to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he's stopped by Fred Warner. 3 minutes to go. 3rd and 10. This could be a major play right here, Dynamite. And the halfback screen is sniffed out perfectly by this Niners defense. Fred Warner all over the field. And Scarpino and Garoppolo are loving it. The Greek and the Italian.
Oh, I like that. Both of them now know they get an opportunity thanks to this defense for stepping up. So we're going to have the punt. We're going to hit the 2 minutes. We're going to hit the 2-minute warning. And Nick Scarpino and this offense here in San Francisco need to find the answer. And they're going to be pinned at about the 7 or 6. And that is not where you want to be. Like I said earlier, special teams just doesn't want to play. The special teams here in San Francisco, awful so far this year.
If they're up for contract renegotiations, Dynamite, what are you doing? You letting them all go?
Well, you have to let them go and restart right now, or maybe make a change. Let's get Andy Cortez or Blessing out there receiving these kicks and have them do something, because whatever we got is not working. Here's the first catch, and that is just out of there. I think they're going to hit him with a holding call as well. Oh! I think that's a
roughing the passer.
Roughing the
Chris
passer.
Jones is as confused as I am, Dynamite, but we'll take it. We get pushed up to the 21-yard line. That could be some home cooking, Dynamite.
That's that TB12 method right there. That's that TB12 method. Pay off the refs.
And there goes Andy Cortez with a Pats caught down the middle. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. A nice first down. This is exactly what we need to see right here, Dynamite. JD Neal, you nailed it. He says it said flag before he threw it. It sure did, huh? It sure did. 1st and 10, Scarpino throws left, caught by George Kittle. Stumbles forward for a first down at the 48-yard line.
Yes.
1:45 left to go with 3 timeouts left. Scarpino throws to Brandon Ayuk. Caught for a gain of 7, and it's starting to get real hot and horny right here, Dynamite. 1.5 minutes left to go. Scarpino throws right on the side of the field to Deebo Samuel. Redemption for the Niners wideout. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Wow, well, there was that deep bomb we were talking about, and you could feel the energy after that defensive stop. You get the flag, you get a couple of good connections with your wideout, and it was only a matter of time before Nick Scarpino went up and over for the deep ball, and Deebo able to haul this one in for the TD, and that could be the winner right here for this game.
3rd time's the charm, Dynamite, after a dropped pass and then a missed connection. A beautiful pitch and catch from Scarpino to Deebo. And that 2-point conversion is good, putting them up to a 7-point lead here in Santa Clara. Your Niners pulled off a damn miracle And I'll tell you what, that roughing the passer call is really going to come back to haunt the Chiefs.
KC is not going to be pleased with that. There's definitely going to be a lot of conversation, of course, with the officials, with the company, the NFL, of what was that call. But we did give one young star, Patty Mahomes, a $120 on the clock right now. Let's see if we can get to work with a minute 20 left on the clock.
It's possible I did pay the refs, Dynamite. Don't say shit. We're off the air right now.
We won't say it. We got a lot of parlays betting on this.
Got a lot of money riding on this as Mahomes throws right, caught by Cat. And holy shit, this is not what we want to see right here. A beautiful pass from Mahomes to Matthew Catron for a first down. Patty throws down the middle, and that
just
is caught.
Gunslinging.
Holy
He's gunslinging, folks.
Oh, Juju Smith-Schuster.
Still with 3 timeouts remaining. Got to get into the end zone, though, folks. That's the one positive.
Caught by Edwards-Helaire for another... Thought it was a first down. They're not going to give him forward progress.
They have now made it about 80 yards in the matter of 42 seconds. This is not a positive situation here, folks.
In the blink of an eye, Mahomes is going to erase the bad roughing the passer penalty. We'll see what he does here as he drops back, throws deep right. Touchdown!
Wide open. Not a safety or DB to be seen in the corner of the end zone. And Patty Mahomes does Patty Mahomes shit right there with that chuck.
McCole Hardman wide open. Cool Greg Geddes missing the assignment, letting him run back there. And where the hell was safety Snowbike Michael Howard is what I'm wondering.
So whole defense just gets absolutely torched with a minute 20 left in the game. Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs, you can never count them out. And here in Santa Clara, we counted them out, and we got ourselves a tied-up ball game. 26 seconds left, 3 timeouts. Can San Francisco get into field goal range, or do we have to go into overtime? The dreaded overtime with KC. Of course, we know last year in the playoffs, you saw in the divisional round, you saw KC go up against the Bills. Patty Mahomes ate them up in overtime. This is not where you want to be. This is where he thrives, and it's all on the back of old man Nick Scarpino right now.
Absolutely right there, Dynamite. Let's see what the old man can do. Here's a handoff to Ant-Man. Not sure why you're running the ball as Tim the lower limb Geddes is getting ready. Shaved his head recently for an extra life. Why we didn't... The timeout was not called, Dynamite.
Nope. We're just going to eat this clock up. Coach Xavier Woods,
going
once again, poor clock management from these Niners. 3 timeouts to use. They say, you know what? Take it to overtime. That's where we feel comfortable. Let's hopefully win this coin toss. Not quite sure if they will or will not. We're going to find out right here at the logo.
What a weird choice that was.
And it looks like the Chiefs will elect to receive, so this could be a quick one-and-done situation if our defense doesn't step up.
The Chiefs have chosen to defend, and the Niners will receive the ball. I don't know what the hell happened there. 26 seconds to go, 3 timeouts. What are you doing right here as Augustine Gonzalez takes it up and just gets rocked at the 19-yard line? Let's see what the Niners offense could do. I would have loved to see what they could have done at the end of the game there, Dynamite, with 3 timeouts under their belt, but Coach Austin Creed decided it wasn't worth the risk.
This is where they want to be. Nick Scarpino in the driver's seat going up against this KC defense, and they're going to have to go to the one that got him here, and that is Ant-Man. Of course, Anthony Esquivel right now with 17 on the day. Not his biggest game, though, but he is the one to go to.
A great run by Ant-Man up the middle for a first down, and I'm being told that the Chiefs deferred. My mistake right there.
Wow, a very interesting call from the Chiefs, but they must be feeling good after that Nick Scarpino giveaway on the defensive side. So let's see what they do, as they're going to have to slow down this run game that has proven to be very strong here in San Francisco.
Scarpino surveying the defense, trying to find out what the right call is going to be to make here. As the sun is setting here in Santa Clara, Scarpino throws right. Caught by Andy Cortez, and he brushes off the defender for an 8-yard gain. 29 of 40 today for Scarpino. 2nd and 2. And that's a nice first down run by Ant-Man. Good vision on the play right there, Dynamite.
Yeah, keeping those legs pumping, getting those extra yards after contact. He continues to play well, and they're going to lean on him. A little play action now. We're going to go across the field, and that is a great little pitch and catch over there to Debo. Make it a 1st and 10 right there. Offense looking very solid, playing their game, keeping it within their means. They don't want to stretch too far, allow Nick Scarpino to have a fuck up here. So let's see if they keep this in with what they like to do.
And he's feeling himself down there. The old man showing he's still got it. 1st and 10. 4 minutes left to go. Just past midfield at the 48. Scarpino throws down the center, caught by Andy Cortez, the nitro rifle, for a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 4. And as long as you keep the chains moving, I'm feeling good about this team's chances as he throws down the middle once again to Andy Cortez for a big gain down to the 20-yard line, Dynamite.
Yep, finds the young gun right there. And this is the connection that we wanted. We talked about it at the beginning of the game. We wanted to see more 6 on your screen. And guess what? You're getting more 6, and hopefully they can give us 6 here in just a moment.
Once again, you are watching and listening courtesy of the KindaFunny broadcasting station here in San Francisco. At the 20-yard line, 3 minutes left to go here in overtime. If the Niners...
Oh, big blitz right there.
Shut your damn mouth,
Nobody
Andy.
Covering those gaps right there. Roger, I think, missing his assignment and his marker, and that's going to leave that door open.
It looks like that was Ant-Man not picking up the blitz. Unbelievable. Just running by Ant-Man. He can run, but the blocking, not so much, Dynamite.
Yeah, not his forte. He likes to have the ball in his hands, and that's one of those, you question, why not give it to the young man? Why go in to the passing plays? You were near in the red zone. Probably would have been best to give it to Ant-Man, let him start cooking up on the run. But they're feeling it on the pass plays, and that is going to be a little button turn right there for 1 yard. So not good situations here, folks.
2 minutes left to go here in OT. 3rd and 17. A field goal gives the Chiefs a chance to win it, but a touchdown ends the game. Scarpino, under pressure, rolls out and just elects to throw it away. Makes a smart call. Do not lose any more field positioning for Tim Geddes on this field goal attempt. The kick is up. And the kick is good. Really fucked up that last kick, but this one going to give him a 3-point lead, and the Chiefs have another chance to score. I'll tell you what, these overtime games, not only are they fun, but we're not getting paid for them, Dynamite. So I think we need we need to put that in our contract.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, can I get a free glizzy? I would love to suck down a glizzy right now because I'm getting hungry here, Coach.
I'll tell you what, I'd love to just spend an afternoon with Andy Reid sucking down glizzies.
All day, man. All day.
Patty Mahomes.
With his X Factor. That means he's fired the fuck up right now.
Pass completed to Matt Cat. 2nd and inches. Mahomes sidearms, throws to the right again to Matt Cat, the #1 target on the day. I don't get what all the sidearm is for now. Enough with the sidearm.
It's just flashy looking right there. Flashy.
Enough. Once he starts feeling himself, I don't like it, Dynamite.
And oh boy, he's feeling himself. He's been feeling himself here in Santa Clara at the start of the 4th all the way onward. This defense got a tough task to slow down Patty.
Travis Kelce with the catch. And there's Jacek getting ready for the field goal to possibly tie it.
Yeah, possibly tie this, and I don't know what happens there. Maybe it's a tie, maybe it's a double OT. Not quite sure, because I'm not getting paid, so I don't really care.
We're not paid to read the rules, Dynamite, all right?
That's not me. That's not me.
No sirree. No sirree. There's no double overtimes, according to the Twitch chat.
Oh, okay.
A nice catch down the field of Juju Smith-Schuster. I just burped him in the middle of that.
That's the glizzies coming up.
Yeah.
That's the glizzies right there.
Got the heartburn, Dynamite. Got that heartburn. And here comes
the ice.
The field goal attempt to tie it. Jacek, no pressure, young fella. But this is to tie the game and maybe give our league its first tie. I'm not sure what's going on right now in the league and as far as ties go, but the snap is good. The kick is up.
A massive boot.
And the kick is good to tie the game. And that's going to do it here in Santa Clara. 23-23. This game ends in a tie, Dynamite, as Jacek Kooks getting all the love from Andy Reid. He's about to, well, I guess the game's not over. What the fuck do you, I thought?
7 seconds still remaining
7 seconds still, yeah. Shit. Man, if he ran that back, I'd fucking
We were
pop
all
off.
hoping. Everybody held their breath.
I'd
Nick
pop
Scarpino
off.
going to go 5 out right now. Let's see if he can find somebody.
Let's see what this old limp arm can do. Is Scarpino throws as deep as possible.
Gets it to the 20. It's up.
Are they going to call a pass interference?
Wow.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Holy shit! A pass interference on Trent McDuffie, and Tim Geddes has a chance to win the game, Dynamite!
You can't ask for a better situation, Tim. 4 or 5, and making 5 of 6 with the game winner!
The game is over! The Niners win in extravagant fashion, and Andy Reid is pissed off. He just threw his hot dog on the ground. Tim Geddes with the winning field goal. This game is amazing. I love Madden. I'll tell you what, Dynamite. We didn't get a chance to go for the win with 30 seconds left to go in 3 timeouts. So the game says, how about this? How about a little pass interference on the other squad? Oh my goodness, Dynamite. What a game today.
What a game here in sunny Santa Clara. I mean, you couldn't have written it out any better. I think there was some great foreshadowing as the first 12 points were all scored by Tim Geddes, our kicker. And, of course, it's only right for him to kick in the winning field goal off of an insane fucking play right there, an insane call. The referees and officials will definitely be under a lot of scrutiny, but we're going to take the win, and we're going to go with a 6-1 record over the Kansas City Chiefs.
Unbelievable. The Chiefs dropped to 5-2. The Niners 6-1. Gonna make next week's matchup, and by next week I mean the next 10 minutes or so.
Yes.
That's gonna make that matchup even more exciting because the Rams are either 5-1 or 6-1 or 5-2. I forget. I can't do the math right now. But a beautiful game of football played today in Santa Clara. Was that first pass? Was that first roughing the passer call necessary, Dynamite? Not really. I believe they threw the flag before the quarterback even threw the ball, but they felt like a roughing the passer was going to happen there, is what I feel.
Yes. They felt it. It was like the Minority Report where you can see into the
Exactly.
future. Had to call it, you know what I mean? We're going to take that. We're going to take that. We're going to take that win.
We're going to take that win. Dynamite is right. And we're also going to take this to a little intermission. We'll see you all soon back here in the KFFL. You listened and watched courtesy of the KindaFunny broadcasting station. We'll see you soon, everybody. Hey Mike, have they brought the snacks yet?
No snacks yet, big dog. No snacks yet. I hear this is a snackless flight.
Snackless flight?
Yeah, the guy 2 rows up ahead of me has a peanut allergy, so they said no snacks.
Who the fuck is up there? There's nobody else on this plane.
Some guy fucking named Alan, you know. He's really ruined it for all of us.
Ah, shit, Alan. Come on, man. Because I had them, my Dynamite, back when we were in San Francisco, because we're on a flight right now to LA, we had Taylor Swift lend us her PJ, because she just, she says, fuck the environment. I'll just fly wherever I want. Her and Kendall Jenner.
Hell yeah.
I had some of those like honey roasted peanuts that you find in the, oh my goodness. They just, they make the whole level of that concourse smell so delicious, Dynamite.
Don't worry, fucking Alan will never know how great those are. You know what I mean?
Fucking
Fuck
Alan, dude. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
dude.
yo, I'm happy to be on the flight again with you, you know, spreading our legs, getting ready. It should be a good game. Should be a good game.
Really excited. I just found out that turns out that the Rams are 4-2, so they're taking on our 6-1 49ers, Dynamite.
Very, very exciting right there. Couple of big injury lists over there for the Rams, though. Our 49ers looking pretty good. Do you think we'll get treated to some glizzies and margaritas down in L.A.?
So, what was I didn't hear what was that?
Do you think we'll get glizzies and margaritas later?
Are you talking to me or Alan?
You!
Ah, shit.
KFBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the KFFL.
And it's time to get pumped because we landed a bit late. We rushed in an Uber over here to where the fuck stadium this is. Alan took us to the wrong spot first, Dynamite. Alan took us to the Chargers place, wherever the Chargers are playing at. I don't even know if they have an arena. But now we're back and we're ready to rock here in Los Angeles, where the Rams are taking on your kind of funny 49ers, and you're seeing the squad. They're pumped up. They're ready to go for it, Dynamite.
Yeah, coming hot off of a win against KC here in our weekly doubleheader. But I'll say what, Coach, we're back in SoFi Stadium, and I fucking love SoFi. You know, Press Box Patty always taking good care of me. She's got all the drinks, all the snacks here. Levi Stadium needs to take a list, because right now, you and I, we get treated here in SoFi, and I like that. I like that a lot.
I'm feeling so fly and so fine. I'm being informed that the Chargers actually play at SoFi as well. I'm not sure where they took us then, Dynamite. Not sure. They may have been with the Dodgers play. I don't know. I don't know, Dynamite.
Yes. We're here. We're ready.
We are ready, Dynamite. Indeed. I'm excited for this matchup. It's a battle of the wits. It's a battle of Aaron Donald and Greg Miller. Does Greg Miller still play for this team, Dynamite?
That is going to be the question of the day. When you talk about the two leaders on the defensive end, you bring up Aaron Donald, you bring up Greg Miller. Aaron Donald, a seasoned vet. He's done it. He's been there. He's been to the mountaintop. But on the opposite side, Greg Miller, who was supposed to be the captain, the man, the myth, the legend, and bring the gruesomeness to this defense, has been lackluster all season. No bright spots to even speak of.
So lackluster, Dynamite. You're absolutely right about that. And let's get the Subway Simit forward going right here. Fuck. Dynamite, I got bad news. We gotta restart this real quick, Dynamite. But we're gonna talk as if nothing happened, because
nothing ever happened.
I may have just simulated to the second quarter.
That's
by
terrific.
Accident.
That's
so
terrific. You know what? The 49ers are a second-half team anyways. Just put us in there. The fans won't care. I told them last week they should be showing up at halftime to all these 49ers games.
You got to be there, and you got to be ready if you're a fan. Just like our Niners are always ready for a big matchup. And guess what, Dynamite? Guess what? Guess what? We're here in SoFi Stadium, and we are joined by your 49ers as they're going to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford looking to repeat his performance from the last game where he had a phenomenal game. They just couldn't get the dub against these Niners. Always a great matchup to watch, though, Dynamite. And, I'm really excited for this game.
Happy to be back in SoFi. Like I said, Press Box Patty always taking good care of us here. I love SoFi. I love the atmosphere, the energy. They got great churros. They got great cotton candy. This is a place you want to be broadcasting from.
You ever get those big-ass pretzels, Dynamite?
Oh, love pretzels. They got the beer cheese here? They got beer cheese?
What the fuck is beer cheese?
That's where you dip the pretzel in the cheese, and then you get some cheese with it.
Oh, why is it called beer?
Coach,
are you saying do they have beer and cheese?
Because they put beer in the cheese. They mix it up, man.
On purpose.
On purpose, Coach? You've never had this?
I don't know what the fuck that. No, I've never heard of this.
Somebody get Andy Reid back on the call. He'll tell you all about the beer cheese. Okay, where's Andy Reid when I need him?
What type of beer are you pouring in there?
I mean, Bud Light, of course. Who doesn't like some Bud Light in their cheese?
Can you imagine being sponsored by Bud Light? If we could just bust out a Bud Light sponsorship right now, that'd be so sick.
Dump some Bud Light. Bud Light, give us a call. We'll talk about Bud Light any day of the week. But let's talk about our 49ers in today's matchup. Of course, on the offensive end, you have the old gun Nick Scarpino, who has now found a fiery Andy Cortez out in the pocket, which we love to see. On the opposite side, it is that defensive lineman matchup. Aaron Donald taking on Greg Miller. Can Greg Miller finally show up? A lot of people say he got all of his accolades back in 2015. He's washed. He's old. Nobody cares anymore about your trending gamer award. Now you need to show it off here in the gridiron. Does he have it still, Coach Cortez?
We'll have to see about that, Dynamite. I'm not sure how long it takes for the TB12 method to take form. We'll see what happens today here on the gridiron. As Matthew Stafford is leading these Rams, they are 4-2 so far on this season as he drops back and throws right, caught by Jefferson, or Allen Robinson, rather, for a gain of 6. Another wide receiver to keep your eye on, Kevin the Spaceman. Yes. Kevin Ace is on these Rams, and that's a pass caught by Cooper Kupp, who is, of course, the player that you all know and love, who absolutely had a big coming out party at the Super Bowl, now a household name.
Yeah, household name. And another big name that you need to know about, of course, that tight end number 85, Alana Pierce, is going to be there as the safety playing. And we already got an injury right now. One of the linemen going down, I believe that is center Brian Allen. And this could be a big factor right now. A minute 12 into the game. We talked about Greg Miller on the defensive line. Guess what? The starting center's now out. This is the moment that Greg Miller and this D-line, the big uglies, got to get in there and got to get involved and mix it up with Matt Stafford.
And Dynamite, I'm not sure how Brian Allen is feeling out there. How did he look when he ran by you?
When I saw him, he was grabbing his junk, Coach. And I don't know if he took a knee to the groin. Maybe somebody pulled one just a little extra hard, but he was favoring his left junk. We're going to have to find out. I'll talk more in the back room, and I'll let you know when I get that IR report.
I've got some bad news for you, Dynamite. Right now, the Rams punted it off, and there was a roughing the kicker.
Oh, wow.
So the Rams get the ball back, and there's pressure up the center by number 57, Joey Takagami. Stafford forced to throw the ball out. So these Rams already have a fairly injured offensive line. The offensive line is already one of the more suspect parts of this team. And when your center goes down, the head of the snake, not the best thing to happen for this Rams offense. 3rd and 7 for Matthew Stafford.
Coach, can I ask you a question really quick?
Go ahead,
we're talking about the big injury to Brian Allen's junk right now. There I was watching a WWE event this weekend. And a couple of jabronis, they come out with almost like Speedo-like groin satchels, right? How do they keep their junk so well in there? You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you expect one junk to maybe drop out of that bag and just kind of hang out? Like, how do they keep their junk so tight in there?
You think hanging brain? I think a lot of it comes, I think these products that they're wearing are designed to keep it all
Just
high
keep the
and
junk
tight.
in.
Yeah.
Do you tape it at all? You think they're
No,
tape in?
I don't think so. I think it's just like a hammock. I think that's its job in the way that a broad is to hold a little titty in.
Whoa, okay,
You
a little
get like
titty. Okay, wow.
You get like a junk bra for the balls and the wiener, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'd like to try one of those on, Coach. Because I was thinking
You
over
can
this
borrow
week,
mine.
I said,
I got mine in my suitcase.
Oh, Coach, you got some wrestling background.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
like to try that. Let's try it out at the pool with Andy Reid next time. I
Is
like
he
that
here?
idea.
Is he in town?
Andy Reid's been partying with us all day long, baby.
Wow. I mean, I didn't expect him to come to L.A. He was just in San Francisco. I didn't see him on the flight, but that's going to be a pass caught by Andy Cortez for a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 for these Niners. Andy Reid is here. That's great to hear. That's great
Andy
news.
Reid, he's willing to try on your junk bra as well. We're looking to get our junk somewhere, you know what I mean? We want to put our junk into something.
Fuck yeah, dog. That's a nice gain by Deebo Samuel up the middle. 1st and 10 for these Niners. Master Chef Mike says he got on the wrong team plane. I knew there was somebody up there with Allen on the flight. Yeah, some fucking guy named Allen.
You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe his name was Andy.
Oh,
maybe his
shit,
name was Andy. I was calling him Allen.
You have
maybe
bad eyesight.
Andy.
Yeah, you have bad eyesight. It's natural to see the itinerary wrong, as this is going to be a pass caught by Brandon Ayuk for an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2. 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Scarpino throws down the middle once again to Ayuk for a first down, and this offense is a humming right now, Dynamite.
Yeah, it's firing off, looking very good right now, which is impressive. This is not normally what we see. We talk about the snooze fest. It takes a lot to get this team motivated and moving, and we don't see this kind of fire off and energy until the second half. So nice to see Nick Scarpino here in the pocket, getting some time, finding his outlet, which is Ant-Man, and Ant-Man's going to get a nice little gain of 6 there. A good pitch and catch from the wide receiver and quarterback.
2nd and 4 for the Niners. Scarpino feeling the pressure, rolls out right. Decides to just throw it out of bounds.
His fucking feeble legs had 5 right there. All he had to do was slide. Doesn't want to take the quarterback.
He's got the speed. I've seen him run before. And that's going to be a first down to Deebo Samuel.
Great find right there.
As you see the bottom ticker, the Dolphins are still undefeated as quarterback Boda J pops off for 4 TDs.
Having himself a nice little game right there and a great season down in Miami. Gotta love that. Mr. 305 is probably very pleased.
Absolutely.
I know he's referred to as Mr. Worldwide, but you know he's got a lot of love for the 305 in Miami, so I'm sure he's very pleased.
Here's a pass to Andy Cortez as he runs up to the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3. Mr. 305, Dolly.
Woo!
Woo! 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff by Ant-Man as he goes forward for a first down. Stopped just short of the end zone, but that's going to be 1st and goal for the Niners. At the 1-yard line, a handoff to KindaFunny best friend Kyle Cezanna, giving it to the fullback, who I believe might have about 2 attempts on the year, and they may be 2 tutties, Dynamite.
Yeah, he might be 2 for 2 is right. It's nice to see Kyle get his shine, and this is exactly what he's here for, right? We're talking the 1-yard line, the 2-yard line. Give this big man the ball, let him pound the hole, and give us 6 when we need it the most. And a great possession here and a great stop from the defense. That's 7. That's what you want to see.
Great blocking up front from Roger Picorni and Daniel Brunskill. Tim Geddes with the extra point is up, and it's good. That's going to make it 7-0 here in Los Angeles. You wonder if the winds have been taken out of the sails a bit by these Rams when you have your center Brian Allen go down with an injury. Never a great start to your game. Somebody who's such a locker room guy, such a good influence, a great personality, brings the energy in the locker room. And when he goes down, that's kind of going to make you a little bit bummed out right there, Dynamite.
I know, Coach. I think they all just received the words. He's going to have to lose a testicle, so no children, unfortunately, for Brian Allen and his family. And I think the LA Rams are really going to feel that in the locker room at halftime when they find out.
You don't think the left one goes, I got to step up?
No,
They
no,
take the right one
unfortunately,
out, the left one's like, now it's my time to
they
shine.
they had to juice him. They took all the juice out of him.
Next man up, next ball up is what I always hear.
Unfortunate for Brian. Another big one I hear, along with Brian's junk injury, but also the LA Rams. I think they're looking across the way. They see Andy Reid on the sideline with Coach Xavier Wood still sucking down glizzies. I think that's an intimidating factor as well.
I don't see Andy Reid right there.
He's down there. He's sucking glizzies in the background. Keep an eye out.
Glizzies, okay. I must not be seeing him correctly. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I maybe see him now here from the press box. I'm trying to get a better look down there. It's got to be really weird and confusing if you're a Chiefs fan to wonder, why is my coach over there partying with the enemy, with the 49ers? And here's a rush to the right side of the field, tackled by KFBF Darth Henner. 2nd and 4 for the Rams here in Los Angeles. 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. A run by Cam Akers is stopped immediately. There's Greg Miller on the tackle, finally showing up and being useful.
Yeah, that's a big edge control right there from Greg Miller. And this is the moment that you're looking for. 3rd and 3. Can you get the stop? And an easy pitch and catch right there from Matty Stafford to get that first down.
I am not sure why Andre Pondre is celebrating that.
Andre Pondre decided just to dance on him for no apparent reason.
They got the first down, Andre. Sit the fuck down, okay? No celebrating here. And it's the end of the first quarter, and Andy Reid just walked by our press booth.
Andy Reid is here.
I saw him with a gigantic platter of nachos, Dynamite. I love that. Love that
He's
energy.
one hungry man. He's hungry today. We had a nice flight together. We didn't have any food because of him, but you know what? Now he's getting to eat big, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy.
Good for him. 1st and 10 here for the Rams at midfield. The start of the second quarter as Cam Akers takes a stumble and gets brought down at the line of scrimmage. Not much happening in the run game. You got to wonder how much that injury is really hurting these Rams right here. As Stafford throws deep down the field, overthrows his target. 7 of 8 so far on the day for only 35 yards. Not the best average right there of passing. Stafford throws to Cam Akers, and that's going to be stopped early for a gain of 3. 4th and 6 for the Rams. A little bit of a celebration right there.
Yeah, defense playing very well here in SoFi, playing away out of Santa Clara this week, and looking good. Coach Xavier Woods, he's pumped up. Does he want a glizzy from Andy Reid? We'll hand him a glizzy. Give him a glizzy, y'all.
And it looks like the Rams are going for it here, Dynamite.
Wow.
Coach Sean McVay pulling that out of the stops. That's going to be an easy first down. Caught by Allen Robinson. An easy conversion right there. All of the linebackers really worried about Kevin Ace, the spaceman, and Cooper Kupp, that Allen Robinson finds a neat little open pocket in the center.
Oh.
First down for these Rams.
So crafty, so neat.
8 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Run stopped early. 2nd and 8. Cam Akers only 12 yards on 6 attempts as CJ Hraback, kind of funny best friend, makes his return after being injured for 3 weeks. Stafford plenty of time to throw. Throws it deep left.
Oh!
Nearly caught by Cooper Kupp, but that is broken up by Jimmy Ward. Amazing defensive play by the Niners, defensive free safety. A first down to Cam Akers on the right side of the field for these Rams. And as constipated as the offense looks, Dynamite, they just find ways to move the chains.
Yeah, you got to find ways to let it out, and they're doing just that. They're moving forward. They're finding the easy holes there. And this defense just struggling to get the stops on third when they need it the most. They're getting 1st and 2nd, just can't get the conversion on 3rd.
1st and 10 for the Rams here on the 23-yard line. Hand off to Cam Akers. Needs to make one man miss. Doesn't. Jimmy Ward takes him down with the help of a couple of the defensive players for the Niners. 2nd and 4. 6.5 left to go. Here's a handoff. Fake handoff, play action. Thrown right. That's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp. Taken down to the 11-yard line. And Coach Sean McVay is loving what he's seeing out of this offense. And what you have to worry about here, Dynamite, is the fatigue for this defense. They've been out there for a while. They're getting tired, Dynamite.
Yeah, it's going to fall on the shoulders of the offense here after this possession. The offense is going to need to chew up some time before half. Let this defense get some Gatorade and rehydrate, replenish a little bit because they are working. And we got another injury here.
That's kind of funny. Best friend Max Gingold, Dynamite. Another offensive lineman goes down, and the kind of funny best friend is favoring that wrist a little. May have been cranking it a little too much last night.
I hear that Max might be cranking it for his pre-game workouts.
Really?
And I know that you love to go with a clear head, clear mind, and clear junk.
Clear
but
balls.
Sometimes it's best to hold it in a little bit. You know what I mean, Coach?
100%. I know that feeling, Dynamite. Is that run has stopped early?
I play better fully filled up
really?
and hungry, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I'm tearing up when I'm cranked up like that.
Nice, dude. I fucking love that. That pass is caught on the right side of the field.
You don't want to come out with an empty tank, Coach. You know what I mean?
Gotcha,
it's one of those. You want to keep that at above half or full is what I've always heard before you go out on a ride.
Wow, a lot of details here from Dynamite. Love hearing that. Love getting that insider insight from an expert.
Anytime, Coach. That's what I'm here for.
As the field goal is up, and the field goal is good. That's going to be kicker Gustavo Zamora, who is better known as Identity Zero in the Twitch chat. Field goal is up and good. 7-3 for the Rams. And we're seeing some emotes of displease from the Twitch chat, including one, Chris Anka, who is this middle linebacker. Number 69 just had the tackle right there for this Ram squad. 7-3 here, 4.5 left to go in the second quarter. Let's see what old man Scarpino can cook up here, Dynamite.
Talk about a man with a tank on him. You know what I mean? Where's that tank level at? We're going to find out right now.
Man with a tank on him. Full tank. Pass caught by Ayuk for a first down, gain of 15. And when this offense is singing, you're humming along to the tune, Dynamite. I love seeing this offense unstoppable.
Yes.
When Scarpino is
the melody.
When they're locked in, they're seeing the targets. The blocking is happening downfield. It's exactly what you want, and Scarpino is feeling it right now. 1st and 10 here at the 39-yard line.
Really pleased to see the offense right now. We're giving them a lot of praise, but in all honesty, they've only put up one. We'd like to see 2 here before the end of the half. He's got a lot of time. Offensive line holding their block. Nick's taking way too much time to get it out. At some point, you got to let it out. Uh-oh, we got another injury here on the field. Somebody for the Niners offensive line not looking good.
That is right guard Daniel Brunskill. Really tough to see that injury happen, especially after such a great blocking performance right there. You got to assume that he was blocking through a lot of that while hurt. We'll hope to
touching a lot of bodies there, and unfortunate to lose a big O lineman.
Hope that he's okay. And you saw a big battle right there at the end of that play earlier, Dynamite, between Trent Williams blocking Aaron Donald. A crazy matchup. Scarpino throws right and could not be brought down in bounds by Deebo Samuel. Barrett Courtney, the punter, will punt this one away.
Yeah.
Another risk, too much cranking it. Too much cranking.
Exactly. Another thing to notice right there, Coach. Another O lineman down, the first for the Niners, but leaves that hole. There's the pressure coming from the LA Rams defensive line. They apply the pressure on Nick Scarpino. He's shooting blanks, throws it over the head of the wide receiver, and unfortunately can't get the catch that you need, can't get the conversion.
And you do not want to see an offensive lineman go down when Aaron Donald is on the opposite side. That's the last thing you want. Here's a 2-yard gain by Cooper Kupp. 2nd and 8, 2.5 left to go here in the first half. Cam Akers gets stopped immediately by this defensive line. This defense has been really impressing me the last couple of weeks, Dynamite.
Yeah, they have been doing very well right now and trying their best against a very stacked offense. I mean, they held them to 3. I'm pretty pleased with the start of this game right now.
And there's another 3 and out, courtesy of this defense, as Matt Stafford overthrows a little bit too ahead of his target. And we have a penalty on the play. No, it's a 2-minute warning. I thought there was about to be another roughing the kicker.
I mean, once again, you praise the defense. The defense gets it done right there, right? That is 3 and out against this LA Rams team at home to be mindful of. And they're going to give this offense one more chance. 2 minutes left in the first half to probably put up 7 or maybe 3. Oh, as I say that, Aaron Donald out here cooking up, eating on a smaller Nick Scarpino, finds to the hole.
I thought he was about to do it like a RKO or something like that. Look at the way the shit talk happens right there at the end of the play, Dynamite. Yeah. I thought we were gonna see the people's elbow drop down on him.
What do you think he said to him?
That's a good question.
What do you think they say to each other?
I rarely think about this stuff, but now that you say that, I think I'm going to think about it more now, Dynamite.
Yeah, think about that. Think about what they say to each other when they push off of each other like that.
And he's got the superstar X factor on him
Nick
right
Scarpino,
now.
not mindful of the fucking play clock. He's going to get a delay of game
rattled.
penalty right here. The man had 45 seconds under center, coach. How is he going to miss that? I think he just got concussed by Aaron Donald right there.
Or, I mean, maybe he told him, like, hey, before you call Hut, think about your top 3 90s comedies. And maybe he just was thinking the whole time. Exactly. Maybe that's what Aaron Donald told him after he sacked him.
Spinning. Right. So much going on in that empty brain of his right there.
A little bit of a senior moment, says New Planets in the chat.
That's tough right there. And that's going to blow your first half right here. The possibility of getting the tutty or 3 might be right out the window here, as this is 3rd and 18, and they're going to run the ball, of course, and that is going to be the end of their opportunity to score, leaving the door open for the LA Rams with a minute left and 1 timeout to possibly put up another score on the board before the end of the half.
Let's see how far Baird Courtney can dump this punt, hopefully giving us some good field position. And that's going to be fair caught at the 28-yard line. With a minute left to go, the Rams have a timeout. Yep. Matthew Stafford going to try to make the best of this after only getting 3 points in the first half so far.
Let's see what Matty Ice can do right now. 7-3, minute left. 1 timeout, so they're going to have to go to work here. And almost throws that one away right off the rip. Great defense from our red and gold.
A great defensive play by number 48. Not even on my depth chart, Dynamite. Not even on the depth chart. Here's a pass caught by Cam Akers. And number 1, Jimmy Ward, all over him. This free safety, strong safety combo of Jimmy Ward and Snowbike Michael Howard absolutely destroying this offense as that pass is caught out of bounds, as I spoke too soon. Caster's curse right there as Allen Robinson gets the first down. Matthew Stafford nearly picked off by number 54, Fred Warner, but Cooper Kupp comes down with the reception. The Rams holding on to this single timeout. Matthew Stafford playing with fire right there, Dynamite.
Playing with fire thrown through the middle right there, but luckily drops, and they're going to stop the clock here.
3rd and 2. Stafford's going to throw left to Cam Akers, as Blessing Adebayo Jr. tries to take him down inbounds, but he's able to stumble out of bounds to stop the clock. And we mentioned him playing with fire earlier. You cannot give these Niners any chance to intercept you, because they will. They have shown that they can do it, and they will do it. As we've seen Squid Banks and Blessing Adebayo have an absolute feast out there the past couple of weeks. Stafford drops back, an easy pitch and catch, drops it down to Cam Akers, and they're going to call their timeout to kick the field goal, Dynamite.
Yeah, they're going to take 3 right here, Coach. And, I mean, you got to give our defense credit for holding so well. You got to turn to the offense and say, what is happening over here? The lackadaisical play calling from Xavier Woods and Nick Scarpino, the lackluster offense that we've seen time in and time again continues to befuddle me here, coaches. I just don't have the answer for what these 49ers need to do to stay competitive and stay in it.
The defense is doing their best to stop these offenses, and the Niners offense has not really shown that they can do much. And here comes Agustin Gonzalez with a return down to the 18-yard line, I believe. They're going to let this take them into the second half, Dynamite.
Yeah.
With a 7-6 lead. Ooh, getting a little feisty down there. Roger Picorni and Aaron Donald giving each other a couple of words. Yeah. After Roger Picorni knew that Aaron Donald was going to try to distract Nick Scarpino with his favorite 90s comedy question. He knew it. He saw it coming. He's been studying the tape. Unfortunately, it got him. Unfortunately, it got him, Dynamite. But let's see what's happening here across the league here in Seattle. As the Seahawks are up right now on the 7-0 Giants.
Wow.
Phil Spencer having a great day, and Alex Mendez, the golden boy, pitching and catching to James Guy V in chat. In Atlanta, the Panthers lose quarterback Aaron Love with 2 interceptions on the day, unfortunately for them. And Matt Batson, 3 touchdowns on the day.
I think I might have a halftime interview with quarterback Nick Scarpino. Let's see if we can get Nick Scarpino up to the booth right now. We can ask him some fun questions because I believe I have the quarterback coming up right now, Coach. I think I got him right now. Let's see if we can get him in here.
I'd love to see him.
Coach, hey, it's great to see you, Nick Scarpino. Here's the headphones to talk as well.
It's great to be seen. Mike. It's been a hell of a game so far, or if it's over, or if it just started. I'm not quite sure. Very excited about this. See a lot of people in the chat talking about Nick's hair helmet in a pejorative manner, in a negative manner. Oh, wow. And I just want to see. I want to tell you guys out there from the bottom of my heart, to quote one Taylor Swift: "Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate." And I see you, and I recognize you. You pass right through me like gas.
Oh, wow. That's terrific. You know, a lot of people are asking, you're questioning, what time of the day is it? Is it halftime? Is it the end of the game? Are you doing all right now? Because you made some questionable plays here in the first half.
I don't worry about things like constructs like time. Okay, yes. That is not something that the universe has to worry about. Good old-fashioned head quarterback and or coach, I can't remember which one I am, Nick Scarpino, for this. Quarterback, Nick Scarpino. Very, very much not worried about these things that tether people to reality.
Of course.
That is some normal fan stuff right there. I'm the quarterback of this team. The quarterback of this team is like the captain of a starship rocketing through the stars. We're not stopping to think about what's for lunch. Okay, I'm not stopping to think about who's doing the halftime show or what coach is out there throwing Gatorade on the other coach. You put Gatorade on me, that's going to hit my skin and it's going to turn immediately into evaporated water because I'm so lightning hot right now.
Wow.
He's lightning hot there, Coach. Do you have any questions right now for QB number 1?
For QB number 1, I have one question. What's it going to take for you to get us a victory today in Los Angeles?
I'm gonna need a raise, and I'm gonna need you to retweet that incredible tweet that I put out about you, about me standing behind you and being awesome. So if you want that, those are my terms. I will not negotiate further. That is all.
Wow. Okay. Some weird stipulations here from quarterback one.
Great halftime interview right there with QB number 1. Thank you so much for stopping in. He's red hot. He's riding the lightning. Time is no construct to this gentleman right now. And you gotta love what you see out of the QB number 1 right now.
I mean, he's showing exactly what I want to see out of a starting quarterback, Dynamite. You want somebody who's going to be out there and just shit talking even when you're doing bad. It's that sort of delusional confidence that I love seeing in my players.
A lot of peyote has been smoked, clearly, with Aaron Rodgers in his time in Green Bay. You can clearly see it in him. You can see it in his eyes. But you know what I also do love? I love that we've gone 7 weeks, and that is the first player interview that we've been able to do after 7 weeks of football. A very tough team to talk to here in San Francisco.
Their PR team has got them on lockdown. It's really tough to get into that locker room.
You'd think one person would talk with you and I. One person.
Just one. I'd love to see.
Maybe.
We'll see what happens next week. Maybe Greg Miller can join us. But until then, let's see the rest of the second half action here in Los Angeles, Dynamite. And so far, it's been kind of a dud, kind of a stinker. Here.
A little bit of a dud right now.
Yeah.
But we're looking for our team to fire off in the second half. We know they're a second half team. Nick doesn't understand time, physics, or reality, and so that means we're only looking up right now for our San Francisco 49ers and SoFi.
And I'm actually looking to pick a fight here in a second because I'm going to go down to the sideline view.
Oh, okay. Take us down there.
I'm going to try to maybe, talk some shit, hopefully, to this Rams squad because I don't really like the vibes that they're putting out right now, Dynamite.
A lot of negative vibes.
Yeah, a lot of negative vibes. The punt is off. But right now, as the offense is on the bench for the Rams, I'm gonna go ahead and just see what I could do down here. Because I see Matthew Stafford right over here, right? I don't know where Cooper Kupp is. If you could see me, Mike, I'm here in the.
I gotta say, Coach, I thought you were that person who looks to be standing on top of the glass window. I finally found you.
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah. So I saw Andy Reid actually kind of roaming the sidelines over here as well.
Did you see Andy? Did you see Mr. Reid? I know he's eating hot dogs down there.
I did see Andy Reid down here. He was on his 7th hot dog in the first half. We'll see how many he takes down in the second half. But Matthew Stafford, fuck you, bitch.
Great stuff. I love that. Get in his head.
Thank you.
Ask him what his favorite rom-com is. I hear he likes rom-coms.
Hey, Matt, what's your favorite rom-com?
That was distracting. Good.
He's not paying attention. He's not biting. He's not taking the bait, Dynamite. This little fucker. I hate his ass. And apparently they sacked Nick Scarpino. I wasn't paying attention to the action.
On the 2, this is not a good situation. But I will say, we got Andy Reid out here sucking down glizzies on the sideline.
Yeah.
You know who we need to find? I'm sure Mark Sanchez is available for a phone call or interview. We got to find Mark Sanchez out there.
Yeah.
Infamous for sucking down glizzies on the sideline.
Really? I didn't know that. It's 3rd and 30. What the fuck happened while I was on the sideline? It's 3rd and 30. 4th and 25. Holy shit. I should have been paying attention to the game, Dynamite. I shouldn't have been talking so much shit. It came back to haunt me. Dynamite.
It did not pay off well, and I think Nick Scarpino's halftime press conference might not have helped the situation here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, not super smart of me right here. As Barrett Courtney and the special teams crew will punt the ball off. And Barrett's like, you're not giving me anything to work with right here. Nice punt, though, for 55 yards.
Great punt. That's a great punt. We'll take that punt.
We'll take that net punt average. As you see on the bottom of the screen right over here, the Steelers take down the Eagles. Big win for Ray Narvaez and the squad. Ray Narvaez, the quarterback of the Steelers, had a really productive day. Glad to see him bounce back after a rough loss last week. And there is Cool Greg Geddes with the tackle.
Yes.
Or I believe that was Andre Pondre. Number 32, Andre Pondre. This defensive squad just ball hawks out there. Making sure Matthew Stafford can't do anything. 1st and 10. 7.5 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. As Stafford drops back. Tosses it right. Caught by Cooper Kupp. Taken down. 2nd and 6 for the Rams. Once again, you're watching and listening courtesy of the KindaFunny broadcasting station, the KFBS, bringing you all the hot football action.
So much hot football, so much balls, so hot. And
Hot
here's one for you
snakes.
as well, of course. If you are tuning in for the hot snakes and the ball touching action, we need you to subscribe on the tier 1 through 3 level, or maybe for free with Prime Gaming. Or if you're over on YouTube, think about becoming a member. So many of you have, and we continue to thank you for your support. And we ask for your support as we look to go touch some balls on this grassy field.
100% Dynamite. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thank you.
There's a first down by the Rams. I had been meaning to read some subs, but that's on me for forgetting. And Mike can't because the monitor's way too far away.
Unfortunately, I can't see anything.
His glasses aren't real. So he's wearing glasses that don't help
now,
his
Coach,
vision.
why would you call me out in such a public setting? Why would you say that?
I'm
why
not
would you
wearing
let
real
them know?
glasses either, Dynamite, but if I did have bad vision, I would try to make it better for myself.
The fans in LA deserve better from you, Coach. You're not supposed to say that. They think I look great right now. And
You
I
do look
appreciate
great.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
You do look
You know what's
absolutely
not
great.
looking good is this defense and this offense here in San Francisco. A great start to the game. Now these past 2 quarters have not gone well for us for the red and gold. And this blue and yellow, the blue and gold squad of LA Rams are just getting what they want, punishing us here.
Absolutely. It's 4th and 1. A nice stop, but we'll see if the Rams go for it. We do know that Coach Sean McVay will tend to go for it.
Yeah, he will tend to go for it. He's a crafty, fun coach. I think he's learned a lot from, of course, Andy Reid and some mentors of his like that. But let's see what he does here. 4th and 1 in the red zone. And a lot of people right now, the fans, Oh, going for a kick right now. They're going to take 3 and take the lead. A lot of fans say, Mike, check your prescription. You can probably put them in your glasses. I say to them, Coach, what's prescription? You know what I mean? Prescription to fun is usually what I'm handing out.
Exactly.
Whoa,
Dynamite.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm in the locker room handing out prescriptions of fun
Yeah.
to all the players out there.
Oh, yeah. I know about that, Dynamite. We had a wild week that one time in Tucson. Here's a kickoff after the field goal is good by Gustavo Zamora. A nice run
big
back.
run?
A nice run back by Agustin Gonzalez. And one thing I noticed, Dynamite, is that when I've been cutting to this shot, I've been using the wrong background.
Yes, we're here in San Francisco once again. We've gone back up to Santa Clara.
But what I would like to do is, maybe just switch it out, Dynamite. Maybe just switch it out for the fans. Oh, it's the wrong fucking.
Yes, get us on the sideline.
Let's just cut. Let's just cut back to the game. Let's just cut right back to the game right here. 2nd and 10 for the Niners. Scarpino throws a completed ball, and that's a fumble. George Kittle drops the ball, picked up by Aaron Donald. Oh no, Dynamite. Oh no.
This is a bad situation to be in right now. You're currently down by, I believe, 3 here, or by 2, and you're going to give up the ball on your own side of on the field. This is not a good look.
Not a great look whatsoever, Dynamite.
Look at Todd, though, working these cinematics right now. Great job, Todd.
Did Todd replace, what's his face?
Oh, shit. Did he have a different name? I've been calling him the wrong names all season long.
Yeah, no, you were telling me to call him something else the whole time, so I may have been getting his name wrong as well.
Was it Rod? Was it Evan?
No, I forget. We'll see if the chat knows.
Neil?
It started with an E. I think it started with an E.
Okay.
Maybe.
Everett. Evan.
Kirk. It was Kirk. Thank you, Gilbert.
Kirk, I apologize. Yeah. I apologize, Kirk. Forgot his name there.
Kirk and Todd are not even close. I'm not sure where you got that mixed up.
He's got a Todd-looking face, though.
Gotcha. Okay. I was wondering maybe his picture looked weird on the Slack channel for our whole production squad.
Yeah.
That happens
You ever just
sometimes.
see someone and go, like, you look like a Todd? You know what I mean? You look at somebody like you just look like
Never
a Todd.
have. Never have.
Oh, never? Okay.
No.
How about a Bryson? You ever look at somebody and go, that should be a Bryson?
No, never looked at anybody. Okay. If anything, I look at like the Zoomers on TikTok. I'm like, you're a fucking Bryson for sure. You got that. You got that front hair bang swoop. As Stafford throws deep left, caught for a touchdown by Allen Robinson. What a grab by Allen Robinson over the defender. I believe that was Jimmy Ward. Not quite sure, but Allen Robinson.
Wow. Bean topped that young fellow right there, going all the way
Banks.
deep. I mean, 2 feet down, 10 toes down. Squid Banks is about to be put on a poster and sold all over the greater Los Angeles area.
Oh, my goodness. Squid Banks, who is known to be an all-or-nothing type player. It's either an interception or you're going to get burned, and right there, he felt the burn, Dynamite.
Felt the burn, just like my butt after a long night of eating nachos with Andy Reid.
Only with Andy Reid. Does he he puts extra jalapenos, right? He puts extra
loves
jalapenos.
The spice. Ever since he's been in KC, when he left that just vanilla, generic bread, white bread, Philadelphia, went to KC, he found spice in his life.
Oh,
and now he's all about it.
My goodness. I just want to make sure we get the right side. There we go. Now we
There we go.
Now we got the booth view, everybody. We're getting it all set up for the 2 more times that we might cut to this.
Yes.
But this is us.
I mean, we might cut to this because it's not looking good out on the field of play right now. Our Niners currently 6-1, coming off of a great win. And now you take a look and you go, ooh, this might not be good here in Los Angeles, folks. We might have to put on some blue T-shirts when we walk out of the arena, because it's not going to be good, folks.
I did buy some Rams merch here, Dynamite. I want you to know that.
Very good call. Very good call.
I bought a couple of Rams jerseys. I bought a Kevin Ace X, the Spaceman jersey, with his commemorative. It's him in a spaceman suit. It's a little Funko Pop.
Yes.
This little Funko Pop, Dynamite. Yeah.
I got so many goddamn Funko Pops. I'm telling you, my 8 children, Coach, they love Funko Pops. They eat this shit up. You know what I mean?
Really?
So we got a lot of Funko Pops spread across the nation for all 8 of my children out there.
Here's a pass completed to George Kittle. I could have sworn it was 7 last week.
Well, I told you about Derek. Derek from KC.
Derek from KC. I don't know if he'd appreciate you calling him out as if he's calling into your radio show. We got Derek from KC on line 3. And that's an offsides by the offense. False start, I believe. 3rd and 6 for the Niners squad. Oh, Derek.
Derek just, cool thing about Derek living in KC, he gets to party with Andy Reid. Me and Andy, we're so tight, we call him Uncle Andy. Andy goes out and sees Derek. He sees Derek more than me.
Really?
He actually might see my ex-gal, Charlene, a little bit more than me as well. I don't know about that relationship, but we might have to check on that. Thanks for reminding me.
Not sure why you stumbled on the Charlene there.
Yeah,
You have 8 kids with someone. You'd assume there'd be a long-lasting relationship.
I mean, Charlene and I, we're having some tough times.
Unless
I'm on the road a lot with you.
Unless it was like 2 sets of quadruplets back to back in the span of a year and a half, maybe. Not sure how the math there adds up. As here's a quarterback sack by Nick Bosa on Matthew Stafford. Let's see if this defense can stop the offense, because right now. And Greg Miller just slapping the face of number 70 right there. Gab Villanueva, kind of funny best friend. Gab Stoppas. This defense looking really happy. Or this offense looking happy, rather.
Yeah, that's a big stop right there. But, I mean, it's still 2nd and 18. Clock is ticking. It's going to be a lot of work to do here in the 4th quarter here in just a little bit.
Pass caught. I believe that's Cooper Kupp on the completed pass. 3rd and 11 for the Rams. 10 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Matthew Stafford throws left. Caught by Cooper Kupp. And he shakes off a tackle. And people are just falling all around him. Blessing Adeoye with the touchdown saving play. Tackles him at midfield. Wow. Holy shit, it's not looking good for our Niners right now.
Holy shit, he just busted that one open. Shook off a wimpy tackler. And I think we both held our breath there, as something bad was about to happen. And this game could be over, folks, before the start of the 4th right now.
Started off not great, and it's getting worse. Plenty of protection for Matthew Stafford. Throws right.
Wow.
Caught by Allen Robinson, who has just been coming up big today, Dynamite.
Yeah, he's been playing very well. With the absence of course, Odell Beckham Jr., this gentleman right now is playing out of his mind here.
Matthew Stafford with a great little pass call by Sean McVay, getting him great protection, rolling out to the right, and a beautiful 2 toes down from Allen Robinson. Matthew Stafford has this offense rolling right now.
Yeah, Coach. Allen Robinson, infamously known for only having 2 toes, and that's 2 big toes on either foot. 1 big toe on either foot.
Really? I didn't know that. Is that why he's so fast?
So fucking fast with 1 big toe on each foot.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. We're learning a lot of stuff tonight.
You want to learn about how he lost the other 8?
Well, maybe in week 10.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking insane story. I'll tell you about that one time.
Really? Okay.
Insane story.
That
Talk about that
great.
another time now.
I think I heard you telling Andy Reid about that in the airport. Yeah.
I mean, that's a story you got to tell everybody, Even Dakota knows the story, and he's just a youngster.
God damn it, Matthew Stafford throws a touchdown to Cooper Kupp, who looks like he's going to fall out of bounds, but he makes sure the ball crosses the plane, hits the pylon, and that's a touchdown for the fucking Rams. God damn it.
Great situation.
When is this offense going to wake up, Dynamite?
Offense looked good at the beginning, and then, had a couple of turnovers and hasn't looked good since. We're going to take it to a booth review, but either way, this team is going to score 7.
Well, I mean, the pylon got knocked down, so that's a touchdown. I'm not sure what has to be reviewed here.
That pylon.
I wish we had the pylon cam. Maybe I'll work on that later.
That would be cool. That would be real lit.
Work on the pylon cam. And they called that a touchdown. They're going for the 2-point conversion to go up 24-7.
Oh, yikes.
And this defense has got to be just absolutely annoyed with this offense, as a 2-point conversion is good. 24-7 here in Los Angeles. And it's looking worse and worse for your Niners. This defense of Dynamite has to be so frustrated that they are doing the best with what they can against this really highly rated offense, and their offense just has not shown up today.
Two-Toe Robinson has been running amok here on the field right now, and the offense has been non-existent. Nick Scarpino, after that halftime interview, has just lost it. I think he had lost it beforehand. Maybe it was the concussion given to him by Aaron Donald in the second quarter, but all of a sudden, Nick Scarpino has just been a shell of himself, kind of lost all time in reality here.
As we have Jets tight end Simon Carty in the chat right now. It says 2 points, 2 toes.
2 points, 2 toes. Shout out to Simon Carty as well for just being an awesome human being, getting out there, going to work on the gridiron as well. Nick Scarpino, plenty of time, and he's going to just do Nick Scarpino things. Throw it out of bounds. This man wouldn't run if you had left the whole entire lane open. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to do anything outside of the pocket. He's a tried and true traditional quarterback, and it just sometimes is boring. We're looking for some flash, some pizzazz here in San Francisco.
I gotta wonder if the legs can take it. Can the lower half even withstand that punishment, Dynamite?
I mean, it's crazy here. I have 8 kids. I haven't been in the league in about 15 years, Coach, and I can still run a sub 7-minute mile. A lot of people
Really?
say that about Dynamite. And I'm looking at an old man here who's been thawed out of ice, was supposed to be the next Captain America. He was the first rookie taken at the age of 47, and he just can't get it done. I could get it done. Put me in the quarterback position.
I don't disagree with that, Dynamite. I've seen you run sub 7-minute miles before.
Thank you, Coach.
2nd and 3 for the Niners. And time is ticking away here. 7 minutes left in the game. Can any magic be had here? There's a reception by the Nitro Rifle for a first down. And I got to start to wonder, has our luck start to run out with these last couple of weeks? I'm burping a lot, Dynamite. I don't know if you can tell.
Get it out. Those are the glizzies right there. Get it out.
Those spicy nachos are getting to me, Dynamite.
Woo.
Holy. 2nd and 4 for the Niners. It's a 3-possession game right now. That's going to be a pass caught, falling out of bounds. Why didn't that stop the clock? The man fell out of bounds. Why is the clock not stopped here?
2 toes.
Scarpino throws right to Ant-Man, and that is going to go nowhere.
Anybody could have saw that was going to be a bad throw right there.
4th and 4 for the Niners, and you have to go for it.
Should I call Patty and tell her to get the Uber pulled around? Hey, Patty, can we get him some Pepto-Bismol? Let's get the car pulled around. This game is over. Let's get out of here early before the traffic. I think Andy wants to go eat some more hot dogs. Yeah, let's get Andy Reid in the Uber too.
Andy Reid gonna join us for another couple of weeks. We'll see what he's up to.
Number 3, Andy, Coach, and Dynamite about to go have a great weekend here after this loss. Oh wow. Some awful offense right there.
I mean, it looked like a missed field goal. Dinks it off the fucking the poles in the back. What do they call them things? The uprights?
The uprights. Field goals.
Jesus Christ, Nick Scarpino.
Did you catch me in Tennessee? Did you catch me for game day in Tennessee?
Are you talking to me or Andy Reid?
You, Coach. Did you catch us when I was in Tennessee with the kids and we ripped the goalpost out of the field? We took that thing. Yeah, I was part of that shit.
Wow.
Took that thing all the way to the river, chucked it in. What a great time that was with those kids.
Well, I heard you asked the scientist and said, how many humans would it take? And he said 9. And you said, well, perfect. I got 8 kids.
Took
them all down.
Dakota was there. Okay. Little Becky Sue was there. It was a great Tennessee affair.
How's Becky Sue doing?
Becky C loves living in Nashville. Okay?
I love that.
Loves living in Nashville. Big Vols fan. Having a great season over there in Tennessee. She's doing real well. I'll send Becky Sue some of your love.
Thank you so much. Alana Pierce with the first down reception. Here's a handoff to Cam Akers, and it's just going all sorts of bad right now. 3.5 left to go. This game is all but over. I should just fucking simulate to the end of the game. I'm sickened by this offense.
Not a good look right now as LA has their way. But, of course, this gives us a chance to have a little retrospective. Coach, we get to look back on the season thus far. As we said, sitting at a 6-1 record, about to be 6-2. One of the big losses of the season here in LA. And this makes you question, does this team have it in the tank to go all 16 weeks? And does the TB12 method work for one quarterback, Nick Scarpino, as we start to prepare for the second half of the season and beyond?
We'll have to see about that, Dynamite. I know that a lot of scientists are busy studying at night with Nick Scarpino. We see him right there, really frustrated here on the bench. There's a lot of miscommunication. I don't know if he needs a TB12 method. I think he just needs to talk to his team every once in a while. The guy's never in the locker room. Every time I'm in there, he's never in there, Dynamite.
No. I mean, we were lucky just to get him for a quick pregame or post-game interview right there. But that is what you want to talk about there. The communication is key for sure.
I walked into the film room. He was watching Bill and Ted for the 40th time.
Oh, he loves Bill and Ted. I'm surprised not Biodome.
I said, Nick, the film room isn't an actual. You're not supposed to watch films. You're supposed to watch the game tape, see what you need to improve on. Exactly. You're not supposed to be watching.
I could see that mistake, though, Coach. I could see that mistake.
You're not supposed to be watching the Heat, 3rd and 4 here for the Rams as they're looking to just pour it on with a minute left. That's going to be a first down caught by Kevin Ace, the spaceman, for a first down. And this game is a blowout. And we just saw this a little while ago, showing it again. Kyle Cezanna talking to Nick Scarpino saying, fucking throw the ball well, man.
You could be doing this. You could be doing this right now. But he's not. And the Rams are going to score another one. They're going to put the beat down on our 49ers here. And that's going to be a tough way to end this doubleheader right here.
Unbelievable today so far. Just a complete lack of enthusiasm. We're seeing a team that out here looks like they just don't want it right now. And here's a handoff to Cam Akers, stopped early by number 29. Who was that? I don't know who that was. Maybe it was a different number. I read it wrong. Second goal, and is that the game? That's the
Coach,
game.
That's the game, Coach.
I looked away.
I know. The time and reality definitely did not go well here in LA. We got to get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I do think that I do think our luck has ran out, Dynamite. We had that really fortunate pass interference at the end of last week's game. And there's Nick Scarpino on the field looking very tall.
Very tall.
Just did not match up whatsoever today, as these Rams are excited to be leaving here with a win. Just a complete, utter failure today by these Niners. 3 receptions by Andy Cortez, 3 receptions by Deebo Samuel, 150 yards by Nick Scarpino. What do you think they need to fix, Dynamite?
I think it's the mentality. I think it starts off with the coach. Coach Xavier Woods can maybe take some tips from one good guy, Andy Reid. What up, Andy? I see you over there. And also, of course, my guy, Nick Scarpino, got to find reality. Got to get out of this just weird dimensional pocket that he's been left in and try to get going on the offensive side. This is a bad week. This isn't something fun to talk about. And I'm ready to get back on the PJ, listen to some T Swift, and eat some nachos with you, Coach.
6 rushes for 14 yards from Ant-Man.
Wow. Really went away from the rushing game.
I mean, they went away from everything today, Dynamite. It's just, it was a terrible game today. I look at these stats, and it looks like these are the stats for the first half of a game.
Tough. Tough is what they call that.
Very, very tough. Unfortunately, we leave here with a loss. Your Niners are now 6-2 on this season after week 8. I believe we have a bye coming up pretty soon, Dynamite. I think we'll see about that. But with these double headers we've been pulling, we're now caught up, which is great news for us because next week, not only do we get to commentate again over your Niners game, but we'll pick a community game here pretty soon.
Oh, they'll be pumped up about that. I know that.
We'll finally get to see another community game return, but that'll be next week. Thank you for watching this week here on the Kinda Funny broadcasting station on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames and youtube.com/kindafunnygames. Dynamite, any last words for the audience today?
Always go at it with a half tank or above.
Always go at it with a half tank or above. Is that, what's that referencing, Dynamite?
Life. Life. You never want to start your engine below half. You know what I mean?
Oh, you just changed the saying is what you did there. You just changed
No,
it up
that's
there.
still the same saying. Don't start your engines unless you got a half tank or above. You know what
Okay.
I mean?
All right. That sounds great to me, Dynamite. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.